MLB prop picks for Wednesday, August 28th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit that like button, especially if you tailed yesterday's winner right there. Almost 6x. We go 3 for 3. Pretty sweat free, honestly. C started out slow. Munoz gave up 4 in the first inning, I believe it was in that game. Great start. We go 6x. Going to get back on it today. Looking for more plays. Let's hit the intro and we'll go to work. All right, guys, this is the DFS Army Proptimizer. Gives us some projections, some lines, a little bit of research tools. Let's go ahead. Let's get right to it. I am going to skip Paul Skeens only because it's a 12:35 game, and that's not really fair to you guys, especially the YouTube video could come out right about then. You may not see it, so we're going to skip over, and we'll start looking right at Osvaldo Bido. Could be Beto. God, some of the last names in baseball this year, I'm the more I watch multiple games on mute, the less I know about some of these last names. So maybe I'll get roasted. That's just the honest truth. Look at an under 4.5 strikeouts here. He's had 6 in 4 of the last 5 games. Has not chalked. This has been over in 6 straight. Gonna go ahead and just flat out pass there. Find some more value. Mason Englert. He is the opener for Detroit today. Over 1.5 strikeouts. Projection model has it at 2.33. It's hard to know exactly how many innings he's going to go. Only over in 3 games. Taking on the Angels. Pull up my MLB stats here. And the Angels, I believe they're a middle of the road team. There they are. Yep, 14th in terms of strikeouts. Not quite enough for me to pull the trigger on this one. Going to go ahead and we're going to pass on Englert. Take a look at Spencer Arrighetti. Less than 5.5 strikeouts. Not great numbers here for him either. He's been 10 strikeouts against Colorado. Granted, they do strike out a lot. Not too far removed from back-to-back 10, double-digit strikeout games. Only under 3 of the last 10 games. It's got Philadelphia. Be curious. Philadelphia, if I remember. Let's just use the old Control F here. Phillies, that's a middle of the road matchup. I thought they were struck out a little bit less than that. Definitely not enough for me to pull the trigger here on our boy Spencer. Keep going down. I'm going to flat out, even though we get some value here, plus money. Yastrzemski, we're still projecting over on the hits. Same thing for Melendez. We can take a look here at Jackson Merrill. Under the runs props. The runs props we do need to exclude because we are looking at underdog fantasy today. So I'll find my market, exclude the runs. And now we can look more at the hits. Some of these unders with plus money, not my thing. We'll look at Tawan Walker here. More than 3.5 strikeouts. Got a little bit of plus money. He's been under 3 of the last 5 games. But over 6 of the last 10. Take it on Houston. Our projection model has it at 3.66. Houston. Where are the good old Astros here? Do not strike out a lot. 3rd fewest strikeouts in the league. Don't want to target that for an over. So we'll keep on moving right down. Let's take a look at Chris Sale. More than 1.5 earned runs allowed. Do got to pay a bit of juice here. But he's been over 4 of the last 5 games, 6 of the last 10. Taking on Minnesota. If we go, let's change our filter here to runs. We start exploring some props. Minnesota, 8th most runs scored so far this year, projected at 2.2. Let's head on over to Underdog. And let's see what we can find here for Chris Sale. If they have this line available, definitely going to have to pay a little bit of juice for it. Probably that point. I don't even know where it'd be 0.75 maybe. Earned runs allowed, or the lower is 1.08. 0.89. That's not. I was expecting to pay a little bit more juice, honestly. So we're going to go Chris Sale higher than 1.5 earned runs allowed as play number 1. Keep on scrolling down here. I'm still skipping the Paul Skeens lines. Same issue I've had with hits for Taylor Wells. Let's go back. Let's go pitching strikeouts for Fernando Cruz. It's going to be the opener for Cincinnati. Only over 4 of the last 10 games. Projection model's up at 2.22. I'd be willing to give this a look. I'm going to sort back by strikeouts here. And Oakland, 6th most strikeouts in the league, so they are a team that strikes out a lot. 2.22 in the projection model, a little bit better as of late. I'm going to keep this one in the maybe pile. If we get really, if I can't find anything else, maybe I'll pair with a pair sale with Cruz. I'd like the form to be a little better, but for a relief pitcher, I think it's more matchup dependent. Let's just take a peek around, see if I can get a couple other plays here. Luis Castillo, not pitching great recently. It's a lot of juice for the earned runs allowed. Gonna straight up pass there. Hendricks is part of this 12:30 game. Quickly running out of options here. Drew Rasmussen. Been over 8 of the last 10. I think I am going to go back up here and let's see if Fernando Cruz, the opener, is on here. Paying a little bit of juice here as well, but we'll go Fernando Cruz higher than 0.88 strikeouts. That's a solid enough play number 2. I'll leave that open. Poke around, see what else we got here. If we can do another 3-pick, that would be my preference. Total earned runs allowed going under in cores is always risky. He's been over 4 the last 5 from Max Meyer. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't play an under in cores. Can't play every over either. I'm not going to slam that, but I definitely can't play the under. Joe Musgrove pitching pretty deep. He's only had 3 starts since coming back. Has not given up over 1.5 runs yet. Projecting him at 2.36. Let's take a look at the St. Louis offense. Nope. Probably should just put in Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals don't score a ton of runs either. Can't do anything there. Not going to go against Joe Musgrove, especially for that juice. Scroll back up, and now we're looking at some really thin edges now. Some of these hit props with plus money don't really interest me. Chourio, the 1.5 hits props, that's a ton of juice. What does Underdog even have for that? Do they even anything even available there? Be curious to see what comes up here. Total base props is under. Total hits higher is 1.33. 0.71. All right, it's here. Not paying as much juice as I would have thought. He's been under 8 of the last 10 games. Projection model has it at 1.01. I'd be curious here. Let's pull up a BVP site. I'm going to drag this over. See what his DVP is in the matchup here against Kyle Harrison. Never faced him. Doesn't help me a ton. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm already, I'm limiting a little bit of the upside. I got two juice plays. I don't want to just run a 2-man with some juice plays. So I'll add a third one in there, and we'll go Jackson Chourio lower than 1.5 hits. We're going to cap things off there. 3 picks. Before I do the recap, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you want access to more picks and plays, they're tons in the Discord. Go join. Sniper 20 is 20% off, under $30 a month. Tons of plays in the Discord. All the tools. NFL is coming. NBA is coming. WNBA picks. Go check it out. It's a great deal. All the plays are tracked. But let me pull up the entry here. I'm going to do the same thing that I did yesterday. Risk a quarter unit. We also give the unit picks out in the Discord. Kind of get some confidence levels in there. But for now, here's the recap on Underdog. And again, deposit match links, all that stuff also below. We'll go Chris Sale, higher than 1.5 earned runs allowed. Fernando Cruz, higher than 1.5 strikeouts. And Jackson Chourio, less than 1.5 hits. Those are the 3 picks. That's what I got for today. Here's that daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. Let's cash this ticket, and I will see you next time.